Greetings. Hey. Peace. Love. Happy Friday. It is Friday, which is a self-love day. Fridays are for love and for self-love. I always tell people that I am Tonya Poole. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Tonya Poole, the author of The Magic of Self-Love, available on Amazon. And that is my version of my cover. I'm not an artist, so don't judge me. Anyway, happy Friday. If you look in the description, you know I'm already here to talk about this Aries new moon. This new moon we're about to experience in the sign of Aries, and it is a very powerful one. So I wanted to come on live to kind of talk about it really quickly. I posted a video recently on YouTube talking about being your own superhero. So I talked about it a little bit there because this Aries energy, this double Aries energy that we're about to experience, the sun in Aries and the moon in Aries, are very powerful, and they give you that superhero powerful energy vibe. So that video is available on YouTube right now, but I am on here because if you stay tuned to the end, I'm not going to be here very long. I've already pulled some general cards for anybody who's watching for what you most need to know, do, and be aware of during Aries season. But for a very limited time, I rarely do personal readings for new moons, but I do have a personal reading available for this upcoming new moon. So I've been actually recording those readings most of the day for those who have booked them. I'm only going to do a handful more. So if you want it, you better, click the link to get yours. The reason why I decided to do personal readings for this new moon, and why I'm even here now, because this Aries new moon is fire. It is straight fire. This Aries new moon is like, I don't know. I'm feeling its energy. I'm feeling its power like never before. I don't know. We only have one Aries new moon per year. And so just to give you some understanding, Aries is the sign of, no matter what your sun sign is, I'm a sun sign Virgo, but we're all feeling this energy. So we all need to know, right? So Aries is the sign of the self. It is self-love, right? I am is this key word. So it deals with yourself. Who are you? Who are you? And when you show up, when you walk in a room, do people feel your vibe? Do people feel your energy, right? On its lower end, Aries does get the reputation of being like rebellious and combative for no reason, just extra. So sometimes in order to be felt, in order to feel like you matter, sometimes people show up just extra just to make people, just to forcefully leave an impression, right? But truly, in my opinion, when Aries energy is in check in all of our charts, because no matter what your sun sign is, we all have Aries somewhere in our birth charts. So when that Aries energy within you is in check, people feel your energy. Even when you don't open your mouth, they feel your power. And what's most important, because Aries deals with the self, you feel it. You're confident. So it don't even matter. Like, you're not even trying to make people see you and feel you and understand you and all that kind of stuff, because you're so confident in yourself and your power. You're sitting in your seat of power. And you're so confident in that's all that really matters. You know what I mean? That's all that really matters, because you love yourself, because you're confident in yourself, because you know your capabilities and your power and who you are. So this Aries new moon, like all new moons, represent a new beginning. And this new moon will actually take place on April 11th, depending on where you are in the world. So we're almost there. But we feel this energy a few days before, and we'll feel it a few days after. And the decisions and choices we make during that time actually impact us for the rest of the year until the next Aries new moon, or at least until the Aries full moon later on in the year, in 6 months. So what was I saying? So new moons always represent like a new beginning, like, a new beginning to anything. Like it represents that kind of energy where you're initiating something, you're starting new, you're starting something fresh, you have fresh ideas. What better new moon to do to start initiatives and new stuff than an Aries full moon? Because Aries is the sign that gives us that energy, that fire energy to make stuff happen, to make major moves, and to make an impact that matters. Now, when we use that Aries energy on its highest, we're making an impact that matters. We're getting more confident in who we are. We're standing and sitting in our seat of power with confidence. We know who we are, and we're unstoppable, right? We're very clear about what we want, and we're going for it. We're very clear about who we are and aligning who we are with with our goals and our desires on the outside world. When this Aries energy is operating out of balance within us, though, and this is, again, for all signs, no matter what your sun sign is, you have Aries in your birth chart. When it's out of alignment, though, we can become very unnecessarily argumentative, unnecessarily combative, unnecessarily just trying to, like, I wish somebody would, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all a little quick funny. I had a whole argument with somebody, a whole entire argument with somebody in my head like a few hours ago. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm trying to get y'all to understand how this Aries energy can look out of whack. I was reminded of something that somebody did like 2 months ago, back in January, at the beginning of the year. And it pissed me off all over again, like it just happened yesterday. And I was in the bathroom, you know, just brush my teeth, get my whole self together. And I thought about it, and I was like, and another thing, and I can't believe, I'm looking in the mirror too at myself, like, and if she had said this, then I would have said that. And then she gonna have the nerve to bring a whole team over here, and I got to tell them about themselves, and I'm up in here pissed off and going off as though, number one, like it just happened. That's crazy. And number two, as though I didn't handle my business in that moment, because I did. I handled the situation and I did my follow-up to make sure it was handled. So what am I angry about, right? That's a classic when you got this new moon in Aries and the sun in Aries, like you feeling that fire, and your mind can tend to flip onto, you know, everything somebody did to piss you off, even though you handled it. So I had to tell myself, Tonya, why are you even giving this person, you know, or these people any more energy? Like, you sat in your seat of power. You spoke words of power over the situation, and it rectified and it fixed itself in your favor. So why are you remembering that and getting fired up and ready to just pop off unnecessarily? There's no point in that. Right? So that is a classic way, you know, the Aries energy, when it's out of check, out of alignment within us, it can show up. It can show up as driving recklessly, being super impulsive, ready to pop off, you know. But the beauty of Aries energy is that it's energy. It is energy. It's the energy that we all use to make it happen, to make things happen in our lives, right? And so a lot of times, and I challenge you to ask yourself, am I somebody who, you know, I pop off when somebody else, you know what I'm saying, will try to make me pop off. But when it comes to actually taking initiative and going for mine and going for my goals and my dreams, I kind of shrink back. Because that's one of the number one mistakes, and I meant to say this at the beginning that I would mention this. One of the number one mistakes people make when we're dealing with heavy Aries energy is that they don't use the energy to their advantage. They just use it to be, you know, extra combative, extra, you know, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't handle issues, because Aries energy does give you the power to do that, but handle it from a point of power, handle it from a point of confidence, right? And so one of the, you know, number one mistakes is just jumping into that fire energy without having a clear plan on how you want the outlook to look, or without a clear plan on what the solution feels like to you, what it means and what it feels like to be in the seat of solution, right? Instead of just being in the chaos and the controversy. So I am learning as a sun sign Virgo, but again, we all have Aries in our birth charts. Over the past few years, I have really learned to appreciate Aries energy because it's a fire starter, right? All of us have dreams. All of us have goals. All of us have ambitions. And a lot of times we talk about it and we dream about it and we all this about it. But Aries is like, but what you gonna do though? What you gonna do about it? Like, are you gonna do something? Are you gonna take action? Are you gonna, you know, are you just gonna sit here and just keep talking, you know, talking about it all the time? Right? Aries reminds you of who you are. Again, Aries deals with the self. So who are you? Ask yourself, look in the mirror and say, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Who are you? And what do you bring to this table of life? What do you bring to the table called the world? You know, when you show up, what energy do you bring? It doesn't have to be loud and boisterous or whatever, but people feel your energy. So what energy do you bring? You know, are you somebody that's just talking about it, but never doing, never taking action, you know, not really believing in yourself? You know, Aries demands that you back up your words with real action, So I have pulled cards for, I just pulled 3 cards. And the question was, what does my audience, anybody who's watching this, what do we most need to know, do, and be aware of during this Aries new moon, this time when a fresh start is happening, fresh opportunities for renewing ourselves, rebirthing ourselves, walking more, redefining who we are and our power and walking more in it, you know, overcoming obstacles, not letting anything stop us, not letting anything hold us back. You know, what do we most need to know during this time? And I will go ahead and say, shout out to everybody who has already booked their new moon personal reading. I've been, like I said at the beginning, I've been doing them today. Most of them, I've been saying they're supposed to last about 20 minutes. Most of these recordings for my those of you who book private readings have been no less than 30 minutes. So y'all getting the show enough business on y'all's recordings. But if you want a new moon personal reading, before I reveal the cards that I dropped here, oh, I just saw one. Oh, it's good. Ooh, okay. If you want your own personalized reading, click the link that's attached here and go ahead and book that. I'm only doing a handful. I don't usually do personal new moon readings, but I am doing those. So make sure you click the link. When you book it, you will, within 48 hours, you will receive an audio recording from me letting you know how can you walk more in your own personal power with more authenticity and use your energy in a way that is positively impacting for you. Self-care, self-love practices that you need to initiate, obstacles that might be on your path that you need to either grow through or get around, and anything that you need to release, because in order to be the boss, you got to pay the cost. Most people just want to be the boss, but they don't want to sacrifice anything. And Aries, being a fire sign, is always about setting something on fire and sacrificing something, you know, releasing something so that you can have your greatness, you know. So what, you know, that personal reading goes into detail on that. And I'm probably only going to take about 5 more people. Only going to take 5 more people. So the offer expires on April 12th. And then, but if 5 more people go ahead and book, then it's going to go away. So if you want to be in that number, you need to go ahead and pay. All right. So the general reading that I did for everybody, again, I picked 3 cards. The first card that came up, is the is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a card. Whenever this card appears, this is, okay. The King of Pentacles, I just felt my hands like, get on fire. The King of Pentacles is a card of resources, of, you know, having done the work and putting in that work and enjoying the benefits, the fruits of your labor, of your efforts, of your work. In order to be the King of Pentacles, another way of saying that is to be the king or the queen or the boss of your money. You know, so this King of Pentacles is like, all right, it's time to be the boss of your money. So if there's some money issues or how you've been releasing and utilizing your money, if it's been reckless, because again, what I say, the lower end of Aries energy is more impulsive and reckless and, you know, just doing without thinking. So if you've been spending your money or using your money in a way that's like, you know, as soon as you get money, it just burns in your hand. You just got to just do something with it without thinking. The King of Pentacles is like, nah, that ain't, The King of Pentacles is like, no, you want your money to grow. You want big things to happen. You got to be responsible. You got to be clear about what you want your money to do for you. You know, you got to be clear about the money moves that you make and the outcomes that you want to have. Otherwise, you know, you'll be giving your money to people who would then be the king or the ruler over you. So using your money in a way that is beneficial, using your money in a way that is going to reap a good harvest, good fruits, back to you, because the King of Pentacles is all about wealth. He's all about, this card here is all about wealth. So think about, how are you wealthy? And the Pentacles always, a lot of times we do just talk about the money aspect of the Pentacles, but the Pentacles deal with anything in this physical natural world, even the physical body, right? Again, self-love, right? So the King of Pentacles is like, before money, you are a resource. You know what I mean? Your talents, your thoughts, your ideas are resourceful. Actually, yes, your ideas, some of you have dreams and ideas and desires that could reap you a very lucrative reward. But you got to believe in your dream. You got to believe in the desires that you have. You got to believe in your ideas or your inventions or your business or whatever it is, because you are the first resource. You know, you're a bigger resource than money. So your own self is the thing that will create the kind of financial abundance or just abundance in general to you. The second card that came up, okay. All right, so this is an interesting twist. All that glitters. When this card appears, look at all that gold and all that fun money and gold. Right? But all that glitters is like, the saying, all that glitters isn't gold. Wow. So if I put these two together, because this King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles knows what gold is. The King of Pentacles cannot be fooled. The King of Pentacles knows what real money, what real wealth, what real resources are. But if you are someone who is looking at things, you want to be mindful, because again, this is bigger than just money. You want to be mindful that you don't use your energy in a way that seems right, but really is going to either deplete you or make you broke. Or when I say, please hear what I'm saying, because I'm speaking in terms deeper than just money, because we are talking about an Aries full moon, and Aries new moon, and Aries new moon will give us the energy and the drive to pursue new endeavors. But you want to be mindful not to pursue new endeavors that look good on the outside, but really just glitter like glitter, right? But it's not real gold, right? You want to put your energy and your efforts towards things that will actually reap you the rewards that you want. Ask yourself, what is it that I want? What's the reward that I want? Is it money? Is it better health? Is it, feeling that I'm succeeding in some kind of way? Is it renew a relationship? Is it, what is it that means, that represents abundance and prosperity and overwhelming joy for you? That's where you put your energy. Don't put your energy and things towards things that just look shiny but really are not. So don't fall for that temptation. And then the last card, and I love these cards. These came from Sunny Patterson. If you are familiar with her, she is a poet and so much more. So as a poet, performer, all around, just beautiful sister out of New Orleans. But she has her own affirmation cards. But anyway, the affirmation that came up is, I embrace my journey knowing I am equipped with all the right tools. I embrace my journey knowing I am equipped with all the right tools. That is powerful. That is powerful. Because you know what? As I look at all three of these together, and thinking about this Aries new moon, we all got dreams, goals, there is however you define prosperity for you is here, is possible. That potential is here for you, for us all. But it's imperative that we know that we are equipped with all the right tools, that we have everything that we need. And, even what we think that we don't have, then if we just ask for it, we will get what we need. And sometimes when we don't think that we have what we need, we make fool's gold choices. right? We go for things that glitter because, oh, that seems attainable. I'll go for that. And it's like, no, don't limit your potential just because something is shiny and, right in front of you. Keep in mind what this means to you, this King of Pentacles energy, what this abundance energy means for you. And don't stop until you get that, because that is what you are really, truly desiring for your life. So don't compromise for things that look good, look shiny, look promising, but in your heart, and I feel like I need to say this, because when you tune into your own intuition, you know good and well when something is an easy out. You know good and well when you're like, oh, I could run that 2 miles, but I'm gonna stop at half a mile, and then I'm gonna feel good about myself because at least I can say I ran. But you were supposed to run 2 miles, or oh, I had this great idea for this awesome business that was going to serve the community, help people out, do whatever, solve a problem, whatever. And it was going to be a lucrative, fun venture for me. But you know what? I'm just going to compromise and just do this little, just keep at my regular job only and not even try to build this thing on the side, right? Because, hey, it's the easy way. Or I was, going to really work towards a healthy relationship that was loving and abundant and prosperous and all that kind of stuff. But I settled for him because, girl, he fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't the time for that. Aries energy is like, you either going to use Aries energy, this Aries new moon, to really make things happen and go for yours and attract your greatest desires into your life, or you're going to do the fool's gold method and just compromise and self-destruct. That is what Aries energy, because all signs have high and low energy. That's what Aries is basically saying. Are you going to sit in your power and command what you desire to come to you because you align to it, because you are aligned to that thing? Or, so that was that. Or are you going to do the fool's gold route and just kind of compromise and make self-sabotaging choices that then end up causing you to self-destruct? That's what Aries, this new moon, is offering you, that great choice. So let me help you to make that choice. Book your new moon in Aries personalized reading with me. How that works is when you click the link, you book it. Within 48 hours, I will send you an audio recording of your full reading, and it's usually about 30 minutes long, looking at how you can best utilize your energy, how you can best sit in your seat of power, and stand and really be more authentically yourself, what self-love, self-care practices you need to start right now. And any obstacles on your path, how to overcome them, grow through them, move them out your way, and all of that kind of stuff. I've already had several people to book. I normally don't do new moon readings, but I decided the energy, this Aries energy is so, what we do with it will really matter. So I decided to make these available. So a few people have already booked. So the offer will expire on April 12th. Or when I reach the total in my mind of the people that I think will book. And so if it's something that you want, you definitely want to go ahead and get it while it is still available, because this new moon only lasts for a moment. It will happen on April 11th, but we're feeling its energy now. We'll feel it a few days after. And the choices, and what we initiate during this time will impact us for the rest of 2021. So that's why I felt it was very important to offer the personalized reading. So if you want that, go ahead and book it while it is still available and before it sells out, because it will. All right, that is it, y'all. Thank you for watching. I'm getting ready to upload this to YouTube. So you can watch the replay here or you can watch it over there. So anyway, that is it. Until we speak again, happy Friday. I'm wishing you peace and love. Fridays are for love. Okay, not even. Fridays are for love, and especially for self-love. So make sure that you are pouring that loving energy into yourself. And if you haven't already, make sure you head on over to Amazon. The link is actually attached here. If you click that link, scroll down and go to The Magic of Self-Love, and you can get my book, The Magic of Self-Love, on Amazon. All right, I got to get back to work because I have readings to record. Love y'all. Peace.